Hello once again, HeadFi and fellow headphone enthusiasts. This is White Crow here, reviewing the HiFiMan HE-500 headphones. Um, where to start? Well, first off, I think these are a phenomenal headphone. I mean, just design-wise, they're very solid. Cups, metal, nice metal gimbals here. The headband it's pretty stiff, but I haven't had a problem with it so far. The new cable they include is also nice, as I had mentioned before. And just kind of right off the bat, the sound is just gripping. It's very tangible, very detailed. I love it. Comparing these to something like a Grado, on the other hand, though, or Grado, uh, the treble is a little bit subdued compared to a Grado, but that doesn't mean it doesn't have treble extension. It has pretty phenomenal treble extension. I mean, you can hear just unsurmountable detail within the treble regions. It's just not peaky or shrill or piercing, which can be enjoyable at some times, but not always. The mid range is also, as I've said in my review, kind of an enigma to me. It's, how to put this? It sounds very natural, it's just not right up front. It's like you're in the room with someone, but they're in the opposite side of the room, if that makes sense. But it's a very pleasing sound, and the bass is just amazing. It's got a lot of slam to it, a lot of punch. It extends very low. It has great rumble to it. um, that kind of doesn't really cover the sound. You can read more in my review, but I'm trying to keep this a little short. Just the construction, just the leather, protein leather, is very nice. It's well padded. I prefer the leather ear cups to the velour, but I mean, there's really no change in sound versus those two. It's just more of a comfort thing. Them being open, they let your ears breathe, so there's really no trouble with getting, I don't know, sweaty ears. The cups is kind of funny. They turn all the way around. Just how they're mounted on there. You can kind of see the driver through it. I'm powering these out of the Shit Liar and Bifrost combo, and running them out of my Little Dot Mark II, I was kind of underwhelmed by the performance. Not so much the mid range or the upper echelons of frequencies, but more the bass. It was just kind of dull and lackluster and not very anemic, but the extra wattage of the shit really seemed to clear that up. The bass shines through a lot more than it did. It's a lot stronger. It also has great detail and grain just in cellos or bass guitars or drums or really anything having to do with bass. The cable, once again, it's got a little bit of a, I don't know, memory to it. It tends to wrap itself around like it is now, how it was wrapped in the package. But it's nothing, it's not unbearable. I can't really comment to as the sound of silver versus copper, as I've said before. And just kind of going back to the high end on these, it's really surprising. Like, reading reviews, people said they were very subdued, and I just don't see that at all. They have great zip to them. Like I said, not as much as a Grado can, but it's still very pleasing for rock and metal, especially. Um, as well as with the vocals. The sound stage is just so open and it's wonderful. It's really like being there, to sound cliche. Um, Alright, and that was the HiFiMan HE-500 headphones. And the cable. I really enjoy listening to these, and for the price of 700, originally 8, I really don't think you can go wrong if you're looking to get into the real high-end stuff. I mean, the setup it takes is a little more than most headphones, but if you're caught between like the LCD2s, HE-500s, I feel like these are a real competitor for those. All right, thank you guys.